Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I want to talk about horses with seasons, and I will also talk a little bit about horses without seasons and compare the two. I play seasons with set at 9 days per season, and that's going to be important later on once I get paid for all my horses, and I will get to that when it happens. I have 16 horses, and I just basically named them as such. So I am currently riding horse, I believe it was horse 5. Okay, I need to get back on horse 5 because I have not... Wait, that horse has no number. I've noticed there's a horse in here that has no number. It's the 17th horse that does not have a number. I need to find horse 5 again. What's horse 3? Because for the purposes of this video, I was getting ready to ride horse 5. But that's okay. We'll find horse 5 in a minute. Because I still only have 3 horses left out of 16. Which, by the way, each horse takes roughly about 5 minutes average each. Now, first of all, with seasons, there are 8 different breeds. I bought 2 of each, and I'm going to read them. The Andalusian, bred for their athleticism. Andalusians are known for their ability to both ride and drive, and today are used for show jumping and western pleasure. I have 2 of those. Pate, developed from spotted horses from quarter and thoroughbred bloodlines. The American paint horse is now recognized as its own breed, great for western pleasure, events, and shows. The Halflinger. By the way, I have 2 of each. Well built, strong for... I don't know why I said that twice. Anyway. Well built, strong for use in driving and draft work. The Halflinger is also a great breed for trail and endurance riding as well as show jumping. The Quarter Horse. Known as one of the most versatile breeds, the Quarter Horse is short and stocky with heavy muscular development, fast starting, turning, and stopping ability. The Thoroughbred, used mainly for racing and jumping. This agile breed has short leg bones, allowing for long and easy stride. The Black Arabian, known for their capacity for high stamina and endurance. The Arabian is known for their competence in endurance riding and racing. The Tennessee Walking Horse, known for their 4-beat running, walking, and riding ability. The walking horse has a calm disposition and is a great showing horse. The Morgan is an all-purpose horse. They are compact in build, have strong legs, and are known to be easy to keep and handle. Alright, so I have to look for one of 3 horses. Number 5, number 9, and number 16. So I'm just going to randomly look around. And then, of course, there's that one that has no number, the 17th horse, which is very strange. I'm not sure if it's because of the mod, but let's get into that. What mod am I using as the game saves? Because I hit the wrong button. Maybe it's the mod. I don't know if it's true for all, but I believe it's going to be under the stable, which I believe is this way. Nope, it's going to be this way. It's put in a different order. I think animals are put towards the front. Here it is. This is the mod. 16 horses, 4 slots. So, just be aware of that. There's a 17th horse that I just discovered. And I made sure it's not, believe it or not, I made sure, because when I get done, all 16 horses are going to be ridden and have health. Well, let's just look at that for a second. Okay, so right now, I have horse 5, which I need to find again, has a daily riding of 2%. I was just on that for a little bit as I opened up this video. The fitness level is at 65. Now, I've noticed with riding them, though, that fitness level doesn't really go up or down. I mean, up that much since this is the first day I bought them, because I wanted to see how much money I would make with 16 horses with seasons, how much I would get paid at the end of the day. Now the 17th horse, I'm going to prove there's a 17th one, because that's not really what's important of this video. That's just kind of a side. I'm not really having much luck finding the 3 horses I need to ride. 16, 9, or 5. But it's a good thing I've got stuff to talk about to make this video flow along. I wasn't sure which order I was going to talk about them in. And earlier when I was riding these horses, I wasn't having... There's the 17th one. And its color never seems to be the same. It's random. Horse 2. Okay, come on. 15. I mean, I've already... See, I've got a piece of paper next to me, and I checked them off. There we go. One I haven't ridden yet. I check them off, and then I also check them off once I have cleaned them. Alright. Now, there's been a lot, folks that'll say, it doesn't matter if you trot. This is walking. Or actually, this is walking. And then this is trot, of course, and then canter, and then gallop, and then jump. People say, and I have to agree, that it does not matter what you do. So you can just get your horse ready, line it up to where it's not going to run into anything, and then leave your area that you are playing your Farming Simulator 19 area. Go do what you got to do in real life. Go get a drink of water. Come back, and your horse will be almost already the fitness level. I'm sorry, not the fitness level. The daily riding number. Doesn't matter if you gallop or run or trot or jump. That daily riding number increases incrementally at the same pace. Now the fitness level is at 60% for this horse. For some horses it's 77, for that one 79. See, these are all horses that I've already ridden. And by the way, to ride 16 horses, not including breaks, takes about 80 minutes of real time. And with me having 9 days per season, as I told you, there was a reason why I stated that. I personally would not enjoy doing that every day. It would get very monotonous and tedious. So what I'm going to do at midnight, or about 2 o'clock in the morning, I want to try to sell. Now you don't really get money when you sell them in seasons, and I'm going to explain that as I go along. I want to sell 14 of them, or better yet, just take 14 of them and give them back to the people that are asking me to take care of their horses, because in seasons, I take care of horses for other farmers, or other horse enthusiasts, people that have horses and they need to, let's just say they need to go on vacation, or for whatever reason, they need someone to take care of their horse because they've got other stuff going on. That's what I do. I've got a horse area, a big area of land. I've got the time, I've got the food, I got the oats, I got the hay, I got the straw, I got the water. I keep the horse happy while they go do what they got to do, and then they pay me. They pay me. That's how it works. I know with the regular version of the game, let's look. Horses, food, hay and oats. With seasons, there's also straw. To keep them their health level, their fitness level, and their cleanliness all comes into play in seasons, and straw is very important for that. I don't know if the version of this game without seasons, if you can give straw to them as well. I don't know, because I haven't really played horses in their game without seasons. I've never done that. So let me know in the comments. Right? So I'm also going to show what the help menu says for seasons for horses too in a moment. Horses are trained and then sold for a profit, not in seasons, and I'll get to that in a minute. You can own up to 16 horses, that's true, each with its own name and fitness level. That is also true in seasons. The higher the fitness level, the higher the value. Raise their fitness level by riding them, that is also true. And of course the horse name. So let's turn a little bit here, back toward the horse stable area, pasture, whatever you want to call it. Check out the fitness level. This is horse 16. I mean, not fitness level, the daily riding, 78%. Some horses take longer to ride than others. This one's going up quite fast. Other horses, when I get to this point, are only at about maybe 50, 60%. So it does vary. And I'm not exactly sure what horse breed this is. Let's take a look. This is a Andalusian. Now, let's go to a trot. There we go. Let's look at what it says for horses for seasons, and that's all the way down to where the livery is. Now, the word livery means a place where I'm not exactly sure what the definition of livery is, but I got an idea. I'd have to look that up, and you can look it up for yourself as well. Livery stable, 4 seasons. Horses can be brought to a livery stable at the farm, which I assume means when you're taking care of horses for other people, okay? That's the service that I provide. You can care for horses by feeding, riding, and cleaning them. That's important. Each day, you get paid by the owner of the horse an amount depending on the care given. Not every horse is easy to care for. Now that happens at midnight. So this horse, I believe, if I look, number 16, daily riding 106%, okay. And then I take the horse, walk the horse over to here, and then get off, and then it says, horse 16 is now back in the stable. Now I need to clean it. There it is. Now as far as cleaning goes, you'll see it says clean horse 16 up there in the controls. And then once I don't get that option anymore, the horse is completely clean. You don't need to go into your menu and say, okay, cleanliness 100%, that's good. You'll just know because the option won't be there anymore. You hit your circle button, hold it maybe for five seconds, and you're done. Okay, so 16 is crossed off. Let me mark it off on my piece of paper. Now I have horse 9 and 5. But before I do that, I want to talk about hay and straw when it comes to seasons. On start from scratch, hardest difficulty. You know that this stuff decays in the rain. So you can see here, I have 1,954 straw, and in the menu it says my straw is taken care of. I know it says straw pellets, but you can use straw, it doesn't matter. What I do is I take whatever device I have, put the straw bale here, in this trigger point. It places the straw, and then after that, I can pick it up. In this case, I used my tractor over here with the front loader attachment. I picked up the bale, same with the hay. The hay trigger is right here. This goes for both. Once they've been placed in their trigger point, the game will keep on extracting from those bales, even though I placed them over here under the shelter to protect from the elements. The game will continue to extract from them until they are gone. Thus, and also, that's good because then the rain will not work against it. So I wanted to talk about that. I'm glad I included that. So now I need to find horse 9 and horse 5, which I know they are here. Believe me, it is not the horse with no name, because I did verify that before I made this video so that I wasn't in some sort of crazy other universe, you know, where it would have glitched out. That 17th horse, I don't think matters. The horse with no name. Alright, so let's look around my farm while I get some exercise for this horse. I have one more field left today to seed, and it's canola. Now, the cool thing about riding around, you know, with horses that you need to do, eventually you're going to start exploring areas. You might have to do some work, too, at the same time. You can get on your horse, and it will wait for you, but it won't wait for long. It will eventually then teleport itself back to the stable. So you got to do what you got to do, hurry up. Which in this case, I'm going to hire a worker to get started on the rest of planting this very last field that I have to do. Get back on my horse and continue riding. Horse 5. Now, it would be nice if there was a fitness level bar somewhere on the screen where I could actually see if galloping, running, jumping, walking, whether it does make a difference or not. But it's hard to test because I have to go back and forth between this screen here, daily riding 111%. Whoops, we're looking for horse 5. I'm sorry. Daily riding 24%. Okay, this horse takes a little bit longer to ride. As you saw, horse 16 didn't take as long to ride. I would have been already at probably about 50% with horse 16 by now. But it would be nice if there was a little bar somewhere on my screen that shows me how much longer I need to ride it or not, and whether or not galloping actually increases it by a small little bit. But that's hard to tell because I got to switch back and forth like this. Not important, but I think, and I agree with everybody, it doesn't matter whether or not you're walking, trotting, canter, or gallop. It doesn't matter. Maybe it does with certain mods. I know there's mods where you can actually run your horse onto, and there's jumping and all that. Maybe that mod will make it faster. I'm sure it does. It would be logical. Otherwise, what would be the point of such a mod? Maybe I should place one of those exercise mods. I do not think I've ever downloaded one because I've never really been serious about horses. And the reason is because I personally would not enjoy doing this for 80 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day with only 2 horses, on the other hand, that's okay. I can handle that. But I always wondered how much money would I get on seasons. Now you must take into account I have at 9 days per season, which I'll show you. All right, season length 9 days, and then of course take into account the fitness levels. Those fitness levels do not rise very much. A couple horses I did see it go up or down, and galloping, running, and jumping did not affect my fitness levels either. And by the way, if you have crop destruction turned on and your horses go through your crops, they are not going to trample them. So don't worry about that. That's another thing I needed to point out. So what I am doing is I've always wondered how much money am I going to get at midnight, because you get paid at midnight in seasons, per horse if I had up to 16. And I believe it's exponentially more the more horses you have. For example, let's say you have 1 horse and you get 1,000. If you have 2 horses, that second horse may give you 1,200. That third horse will give you 1,400, and so on. I'm thinking if I can get at least $2,000 per horse for all this work, because it is a lot of work, at midnight at the end of the day, versus the game. I know in the game without seasons, I believe a person buys a horse, and it takes them about 10 days of riding, feeding, and taking care of it, and then that's when they sell it, and they can make, tens of thousands of dollars, literally, and then that's when the big payoff happens. But with seasons, it's just every day. So this horse here I'm still riding is horse 5. Let's look back. 92%. Okay, so I'm getting there. And then after that, 1 more horse left, and that will be horse number 9. Lucky number 9. Okay, 96%. Hopefully number 9 doesn't take as long. Hopefully I don't take very long to find it either. 99%, 100%, okay. Whoops, sorry horse, ran into the fence. Then I have to find horse 5 and make sure I clean it. Horse 5 is back in the stable. Okay, let's see, is this horse 5? That's horse 4. Usually they teleport roughly about right here. Oh, there's the horse with no name. Okay. Is this horse 5? Nope, that's horse 2. Horse 1. Oh, no name horse. Horse 13. Well, let's ride horse 9 for now, since that's the last one to ride. And then we'll worry about 9 and 5 after the fact. So let's go check on our worker that's planting canola. And I'm going to do a big, kind of a drone view. You can scroll out pretty far with a horse. It's pretty neat. You know, if you just kind of want to look around your farm, get an idea of what's going on, this is a good way to do it. All right, the worker is doing good. It's diligent. Doing very well, and it almost was going to be at the perfect time when I'll be done with all of my horses, hopefully. And then I'll fast forward to midnight and see how much I get paid. Now, other things to take into account, and I'm not sure because I have not tested them, and it is not recommended that I test them because it can screw up my game, but there are 6 days per season that some people play, and there are also some people play set on 3 days per season. I like 9 days per season. That's the default that the game recommends. But most people play 6. Now, if you take whatever number I get at midnight, multiply that by 1.5, and that's just my theory using math that's what profit you would get. Now, if you are playing with 3 days per season, whatever number I get at midnight, you would multiply that by 3. And that would be whatever profit you have. Now, I'm not sure about that. It hasn't been tested. That's just assuming logic. So make sure you take that into account as well. If you play on 12 days per season, you would actually get less, according to what I'm saying, than me on 9 days per season. I don't know what that would be. That's probably a different math that I haven't just thought about yet. But I thought about what would the math be on 6 days per season, and I thought, well, it would be double, wouldn't it? No, it's actually times 1.5. Now, with 3 days per season, it's going to be times 3 multiplied, whatever I get. All right, we're at 44%. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to go so fast. See, the daily riding is at 46. We're almost done. And then the worker should be almost done planting that canola. So this is all fitting together quite nicely. So with seasons, straw is important for their health. Keeps them at 100% health. I'm not sure if seasons, I'm not sure if straw is required without seasons or not. So you can go back and forth to the different parts of this video where I mentioned a few things. I hope I mentioned everything that I can think of. Pretty much covers all the bases. Let's see what we got here. 62%. I know the cows need cleaning. The cows have made a mess. Let's go do that real quick while we're riding this last horse. You know, if it, like I say, if it's at least 32,000, it's worth it. If it's more than that, it's definitely worth it. Okay, I'm going to leave my horse here for now. Grab the broom, which I have over here. This is the animal broom. Whoops. And I got to make sure I don't take too long because my horse is not going to wait forever. Whoops. This broom gets a little glitchy sometimes. Whoa, yeah, it does that. It likes to jump around. For whatever reason. Okay. Let's check the fitness level again. Like I say, it'd be nice if there was a fitness bar, because I hate doing this. Really gets, that part can get monotonous. Another reason why I would not want to do 16 horses a day. No, thank you. It's fun the first time. So I think 2 horses enough. 2 horses will be enough. You might be asking myself, you might be asking, you know, why didn't you just get rid of 14 anyway, and why are you making this video? Believe me, I did. I did try to give the horses back. The game would not let me. And I have to make sure that I do that at the end of this video. And just reduce it down to 2 horses. I can handle 2. 87%. Alright, almost done. Let's look around over here. Helper E has completed their task. Okay, the canola is planted. That's good, because I wanted to make sure everything was done before midnight. This is the harvest season in seasons for my 9 days per season. Day 7 is summer, is always harvest season. If most of the time, it depends. Anything that you plant before winter, like any crops you plant before winter, not your corn or your soybeans or your sunflowers, those are all done the same year. But like your wheat, your oats, your barley, that can withstand winter as long as they're, you know, just germinated or they're very young plants. If you do 9 days per season, day 7 of summer is always harvest day. 108%. All right, so now I got to make sure to make this official. I got to make sure I get back and brush horse 5. So 9 and, oh, there's 9. Perfect. Just kind of hold it down. Okay, that one's cleaned because you hold it down, release, hold it down, release until the option is not there anymore. Horse 8, 14. You know, making videos, you never know what'll happen. It's kind of like going live. And there's no retakes on this. Because like I said, this took me 80 minutes. I can't just retake this video. But I can edit it. So this video is not going to be as long for you as it is for me. Horse 5, where did you go? Okay, horse 5, where are you? Sometimes the horses change color. That's kind of a glitch. I don't remember what color horse 5 was. What breed horse 5 was. But I'm not having any luck finding the horse. I think this is the horse 5. There he is. Or her, I don't know. He or she or whatever. Okay, so that horse, everything's clean. Now I'm going to teleport to that big tractor to make sure everything's planted. Start fast forwarding. Start fast forwarding to midnight. Put it on 5. Whoops. For now, okay, let's make sure everything was covered. You always got to double check your workers before I put that fast forward on 120, before it gets too dark. I want to make sure. Okay, that looks good. You know, I want to make sure the worker, looks like the worker did 100% perfect. Good. All right. So I can leave that there. I don't think it's supposed to rain. So I can leave my, yeah, it's not supposed to rain. I don't really need to put that in storage for today. But I do need to purchase a light because we're going to be heading to midnight. And since we're doing a horse video for seasons, got to make sure that we have our main attraction. Got some light going on. Just so this video ends nicely and not so... Looks like I cannot place a light there. Plus, you got to make sure the horses can sleep at night and not have a big light in their face. I guess it would be that the points where I give them their... Right there is good. Without it being in the way. Before I make this video too long. Put a light there. And then one room for, gotta make sure I have room for the tractors. That's a good spot too. Yeah, that's fair enough. Don't want to overdo it. Now I can fast forward to 120. Now we're looking for midnight to show up. Look at the horses again, make sure everything's covered. Whoops. Hold on a minute. There we are. Horse 1. Covered. Horse 2. Covered. Everything looks in order as I look through each horse. The cleanliness, the daily riding, and the health. The fitness obviously would probably go up the longer I own them. So that number is going to change. Whatever money I made at midnight will go up every day because I'm sure that fitness number will go up logically. So at about 8:30, I'm able to use my house. We'll sleep for my, I don't know, 8 hours. Because what if I can't sell the horses? Then I will be... Let's see, I need to sleep for 10, 12 hours. Look for the midnight. I only got $7,490. Now you might, my property income, okay. So for 16 horses, I got a measly $7,500 for about 100 minutes, literally 100 minutes of real time, because it takes 80 minutes per horse. I'm sorry, 80 minutes for 16 horses, plus breaks, if I was to really, plus cleaning, plus doing other stuff. You're actually talking about 120 minutes to be true of real time for a measly profit of, which was the livery income for seasons. That's down towards the bottom. Livery stable income, 7,409. No, not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it for 16 horses. That is a stupid number. I was expecting at least 32,000 for all that. Maybe that's a little high. Okay, how about 20,000? I may have been like, okay, that's decent. But 7,000 for what? What? I'm not complaining, and I'm trying not to sound like I'm disgusted, because it's, you know, everybody's experience in the game is different. So if you take that number, I guess, and times it by 3 for 3 days per season, you're looking at maybe $23,000. If you play 6 days per season, you're looking at about $15,000. So maybe that makes it a little more worth it, depending on how many days per season you play. But for me, at 9 days per season, that's not worth it. So I'm hopefully, now that I have trained my horses, it will finally let me move them. As you can see, it's $0. I wanted to make sure, I wanted to show that for seasons versus the game without seasons. But if when I move them back, it's also going to charge me a delivery fee, because I've had horses before, but I've never had 16. The most I've ever had is 4, and 4 horses for me got really monotonous and boring, so I reduced it down to 2. 2 is tolerable. So let's move them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. So horse 12 and 16, hopefully confirm. $4,200. That's delivery fees, like I told you. And I'm glad now I'm only got 2 horses. Good. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad that worked, because like I said earlier, and I did this one night when I was late at night, and I thought to myself, I'm just going to go ahead and buy 16 horses, invest in it. And then I thought to myself, no, I changed my mind. And then I tried to give 14 of them back, and it wouldn't let me. So then I thought, wow, so I'm stuck with these horses. And I pretty much knew, common sense, okay, it's not letting me get rid of them because with seasons you have to, you took them in from a person, they're entrusting you to at least ride them and train them. And I'm glad the game will allow you to do it at least once, and then you can get rid of them. So happy. Because I thought to myself, well, okay, well, since I'm stuck with 16 horses, I might as well make a video about it and see how much I get paid at the end of the day. And I'm going to have to say that that's not worth my time. $7,500 for 16 horses is that needs to be bumped up to at least 3 times that amount for the time that's invested. Real time. All the work. No thank you. Okay, so everybody, you have a great day. Now I got my 2 horses that they've got this whole area where they can graze and run around. So that's a lot of room now for 2 horses. I'll name them later on something else, something cool. But not right now. I need to think about that. And everybody, have a great day.